Ladies, welcome back to my channel. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today's video, obviously from the title, is a pregnancy related gist. Okay, I'm coming in here to give you guys updates. I feel I enter into a new week every Saturday or every Sunday, so like it's always during the weekend, so I always want to just make update videos and just update you on new things happening to me and all that. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're seeing me for the first time, welcome. It is nice to meet you. I am a mom, I'm pregnant at this moment, and so hence some of these pregnancy videos. Okay, and I'm currently in my third trimester, so yeah. So today's video is going to be an update, okay, pregnancy update video, but then it's like weird pregnancy symptoms that I have never experienced in my previous pregnancies. I have 2 children, so I know like I've experienced some symptoms in my third trimester, and these ones I'm about to talk about, I have never experienced them in my previous pregnancies, and they are so weird to me. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, let us dive right into that gist. All right, so the very first thing that happens to me right now is crying. On a normal day, I know I cry. I can watch a very emotional movie and I'll cry. I can hear an emotional story and I'll cry. But there are some things that don't really bother me on a normal day, like things that people say or people's opinion about things that matter to me. They don't really bother me normally on a normal day. But recently, don't even trigger me. If I say I like blue and you say you don't like blue, I will just start crying. If I go out for like an event and I feel people are not, vibing with me, I will just start crying. Like every single thing makes me cry these days. I cry. And it's just so weird for me because in my previous pregnancies, I didn't really experience the crying this much. But this time around, I cry about every single thing. My food, I'll be eating food and the food will spill. I will just start crying. I'll tell my children, please, can you help me do this or can you do this? And you know how children are, and they're playing and they don't want to do what I want them to do. And instead of me to tell them, okay, sit down and do this, and I'll just break down and start crying. So that's weird for me because it has not happened to me before, so it's weird for me. The second thing that is so weird, so weird, is my boobs, my breasts. Hey, Jesus. Normally, I know that yes, we all experience like boob change. Your breasts will get bigger. It always happens to me. It gets bigger and fuller and all that, which is not a bad idea. Like I always like it. But in addition to that, in this particular pregnancy, my boobs are paining me. Like when I'm in pain, I am in pain. It pains me. When I have my bath, I'm just like, I don't want water to touch my breast. My nipples, I don't even want to go into that one. Like the pain of that one, even my clothes touching it sometimes is just very painful. But that's not even the weird thing. That one is weird. But the weirdest of them all is that my breasts are leaking. Jesus. I talked about this thing with one of my colleagues the other day, and she said that she has actually experienced it in her previous pregnancy, but I've never experienced it before in my 2 pregnancies. I only start having the milk the milk starts coming out when I actually give birth. I don't really have issues with breastfeeding. Like once I give birth, my breast starts to rush and my milk starts to come out and everything. But with this one, I'm just 7 months and Jesus. Like the first time it happened to me, I was so freaked out. I said, what is happening? I was so scared because I don't know, I just felt it wasn't normal. Why would I have milk rushing out? Not like rushing, but like it was actually staining my clothes. Why would I have that while I'm still pregnant? And then I talked to my doctor and he said it was absolutely normal. It has never happened to me before, so that was so weird. So weird. It still happens up until now, but I guess that means my body is getting ready for the baby, like the food and stuff like that. So yeah, it's weird. The next one is so weird as well. In fact, everything I'm going to talk about is actually very weird. So there is this genre. Is it genre? How do you pronounce that? Genre? How do you pronounce that? on YouTube, and it's called ASMR. I stumbled upon these videos in my first trimester actually, when I couldn't sleep. I was having insomnia, I couldn't sleep, and I was trying, like, researching on things that could help you sleep. And then I saw ASMR videos, and I went on YouTube and I typed that, and I saw a lot of videos. Okay, ASMR, if you don't know what it is, you can just go and Google it. It's like, I don't know the full meaning now, but people who have sleeping problems actually watch this kind of videos, and it helps them with their sleep. And so I watched it for that time. It wasn't really like a big deal. It helped me for a while, and then I just dropped it. But all of a sudden, I am addicted to these videos, and it's so weird. I'm addicted to videos like, I call it addiction now. I'll call it addiction, or really, because I just watch these videos and I feel so relaxed. And so basically, these are videos like where they're massaging somebody's body, massaging somebody's leg or hair, like giving somebody a scalp massage. It's so weird watching another person's back being rubbed or another person's feet being rubbed. It's so weird in my opinion, but then I do it now shamelessly. I watch those videos now shamelessly. I watch them any time of the day. It's not even just about when I'm about to sleep. It's just relaxing for me. I just put on those videos and I start watching them. So yeah, ASMR videos, addiction to ASMR videos is, I would say, a pregnancy symptom, because on a normal I will not be watching them, and it is weird in my opinion. Okay, the next symptom is Braxton Hicks. So, like, I was talking with my husband and he was saying that probably I experienced Braxton Hicks in my previous pregnancy, but I didn't take note. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I don't remember having those things. And it's just so Braxton Hicks basically is like you having like mini contractions, but then most times in my case it's painless, like there is no pain or anything. And so you're just 1 minute you're just fine, your stomach is fine, and the next minute your stomach is like hard rock. When I mean hard rock, out of nowhere, I'm like, what is happening? My stomach is hard. When I mean hard, I mean hard, okute hard. For me, it's weird. I've never noticed. Let me use that word. I've never noticed it before up until now. Then the next thing is swollen feet and legs that actually hurt. You guys. So if I take a picture of my feet in the morning and I take a picture of my feet again in the evening and I put them side by side, you would not know that it is the same human being that has those legs. Like, my feet get so swollen at the end of the day, so swollen. And I've gone to the hospital, of course, and they've checked my protein in urine, checked my BP, checked everything. Nothing, everything is fine. So it's absolutely normal in this particular pregnancy for me to have that. But that's not the only thing. The issue now is that they actually hurt. Like, they pain. My feet is always, I'm always in pain at the end of the day. I have flat foot normally, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it or if it's just a pregnancy, but at the end of the day I'm always in pain. My feet hurt and everything, and it's weird for me because I didn't used to have it in my previous pregnancy, or I would say I used to have it, but like not this swollen. Like I know that my feet get like a little bit bigger than usual, but this time around I mean swollen. It gets really swollen. So yeah, the next weird symptom is leaking urine. Okay, it's weird, it's embarrassing, it's annoying, but then again, what are we gonna do? So I have to be very conscious of like laughing so much. When you see something funny and you want to laugh, I'll have to remind myself, babe, remember. So how do I put it down? I'm more ramon, and so I laugh with caution these days, because I can be laughing and then pew, that is urine. Oh Jesus. So embarrassing. It's not even weird, that's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. Like, but yeah, that's what I'm experiencing now. Like, it's so embarrassing and weird. But then that's the joy of being pregnant. Who are we to complain? It's something that will come and go. So the only thing I have to do right now is just to laugh with caution, or sometimes I put like panty liner the days I remember. But yeah, I leak urine now. I have to be careful. I'm not just leaking urine, that's what I'm even saying. I also like, I can't hold urine. How do I put it? Like when I'm pressed, if I notice my bladder is full and I am pressed, I need to go to the toilet immediately and ease myself. Because if I say, okay, let me just hold it, you know how you just hold it, before I make it to the toilet eventually, I may just pee on myself. So two things: I can't hold in urine for so long, and then when I laugh so much, the thing can just leak. Hey, she's sauce. The things we do for our children. The last on my list is the pelvic pain that I'm having. I mentioned this pelvic pain like earlier on in my previous video, but it's getting intense. It's getting more and more intense as the day goes by. So before now, it used to be like when I wake up in the morning, I have the pain, and then like I notice that as my day is progressing, it doesn't even take time. Before I even leave the house in the morning, I'm feeling better. But right now, the pain kind of stays there throughout the day, but like the intensity of the pain reduces throughout the day. So in the morning, first in the morning is actually very painful. I with every step I take, I'm just like you know, I feel the pain a lot. But as the day progresses, the pain reduces. I'm able to move around, but then it's still there, like behind the scenes, like a dull pain and everything. I don't think I had that. I don't remember having that in my previous pregnancy, but it is here in this particular pregnancy. Yeah, so they say every pregnancy is different. It's not what you feel in this pregnancy that you feel in the next pregnancy. It's not the symptom that you have in this pregnancy that you have in the next pregnancy. And that is absolutely true, because all the symptoms I mentioned now are so new to me and they're so weird. But yeah, we are in the last lap, so I'm holding on. I'm just holding on. Let me be laughing with caution so that things are not gonna slip. Anyway guys, so this is my pregnancy update. If you're pregnant at this moment and you can relate to some of these symptoms that I talked about, let me know in the comment section. If you are a guy and you're watching this and your wife is pregnant and she has complained about this thing, it is absolutely normal. Don't go and freak out. Don't go and think, oh, what is happening and all that. Just help her out where you can help her out. And yeah, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, I'm not in the healthcare business or whatever. These are just my symptoms, and I've actually visited the hospital and everything is fine. So that everything is fine for me does not mean that if it happens to you, it means everything is fine. So you would always want to go to the hospital to check things out, especially with the swollen leg, because it could mean, or swollen feet, it could mean other things. So if you notice all these symptoms and they are new to you and they are weird to you, you would want to check in with your doctor to be sure that everything is fine as well. So yes guys, that's my video for you guys today. That's my pregnancy update, 7 months pregnancy update. I am feeling very good. My energy level is up there, my appetite is up there. I've been eating so well and I'm so proud of myself. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a nice comment in the comment section. Subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.